We have Lizzie and Jane here at the moment. They're looking very busy. And we're going to be looking at crab. Okay, crab. Oh, look at that. That's a beauty. Right.
Just going to show a quick way of...
Well, can I just introduce you? Who are you, first of all?
Lizzie Ossop.
And you're working with which company?
Crabby Cuisine.
And the crab is coming from Salcombe, obviously?
Yes, Salcombe Fish and Seafood, Chris Puncher. He's just on the quay here.
And who's your friend? She's running around.
Hi, I'm Janey.
Janey, come out of the cupboard. You can't hide down there.
Hello.
Janey. Right, she's, actually, we worked about 3 years ago with Matt Tebbett, didn't we?
Yes,
yeah.
we did, yeah.
And it's taken 3 years for us to work together again. Yeah, that just says it all, really. What are you going to be doing today?
So I'm from Feast Kitchen. I'm going to be doing a Bloody Mary with some Cove vodka, which is based over there, made with potatoes from Gampton. And I'm going to do like a lovely crab parmesan pakora to go as a garnish.
Marvellous.
And then I'm making a crab toran, which is a Karalan dry curry.
Right.
And we are using Chris Puncher's crab from...
Salcombe Fish and Shellfish Limited.
I've got
Superb.
to plug him.
You've got your hammer. It's been cooked. All done.
Cooked. All you need is a small hammer, 2 teaspoons. And shall I start?
Yes, you go for it.
So, you want to remove all the claws. Like so. I don't do any fancy crab picking instruments. I just find a teaspoon with the thin ends is the best. I'm going to take out the comb. This is the comb. Have a bowl ready for all your bits. Just remove all the dead man fingers or the filters. Just like that. All the little bits that just come off, just to make it easier. I always just cut it in half. And then if you use a metal bowl, then you can hear any shell that drops in it and you can pick out the shell. And also you can just hit against the side and that takes all the little flakes. So you start off just using both ends and just keep picking, really. It's very easy. All the little tunnels, and this is all the white crab meat in here. So that's that, the comb, so you do that. The brown, which is the best flavour as far as I'm concerned. I know a lot of people don't like it, but a few filters in there.
Can I put rubbish?
Yes, just rubbish.
And all the brown crab meat is in here. That's that. And I'll let Janey continue.
Right.
Whilst I carry on with this.
That's when it's dressed, obviously. And we're going to start by making the crab pakora that goes with the Bloody Mary. So I'm going to use a mix of the brown, which has been beautifully picked, Lizzie, by the way. Absolutely wonderful.
Much.
No shell in there. A little bit of that in there. So a pakora is like a sort of bhaji, but I'm going to make quite a loose chickpea batter. I don't know if you've ever had one before. Anyone? Right, so we've got the crab. I've got some homegrown chilies, which are really spicy, but you can use any strength chili that you like. I quite like it spicy. Going to add that in. We're going to add some garlic and ginger that's been expertly made by my father-in-law. A little bit of that. And some coriander. And then some curry leaves that you can get from any Asian supermarket. I believe Sainsbury's also do them. But they add a lovely flavour, a proper authentic Karalan spice mix. So that's all going to go in, and then we're just going to add some chickpea flour just to loosen it all up. go. So I'm just going to make a batter, and I'm just doing it by eye, so you just want like a normal fish type batter, if you know the consistency of that. That's all we need. Got some water here. You can use sparkling water if you want it extra light, but we're just going to use normal water today. And I want it a little bit looser than that. And I'm using today some Cove vodka. As I said before, I just think it's the best vodka around. It's made with the potatoes that grow in Gampton. The sea air blows over them, and it tastes extraordinary, and so do the potatoes too. I'm just going to add in some Parmesan. Just going to give more of a creamy texture, and that's going to add some salt flavour as well. So again, just really loosely bang it all in. Don't worry too much about it being even. So this is the kind of consistency we're looking for. If the camera's there. And then you can fry this in batches in a pan in shallow oil, but I'm going to deep fry it. So if you've got a deep fat fryer, use that. I'm just going to take a sort of quenelle type spoon and go for it. And just let those, give them a little shake. We'll let them cook away. In the meantime, I'm going to make the important Bloody Mary. So we've got, everybody knows how to make a Bloody Mary. Take it. I'm going to be quite generous with it. I don't know if anybody wants to try some Cove vodka. I can do some in a glass. Would anybody like to try some? Gentleman over there and gentleman here. I'll do some little tasting glasses if you'd like to come and help yourselves. Yes, yeah. And you'll see it's really creamy. Cheers. Cheers. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Made from potatoes, yeah. Thank you. So I'm not going to add any other flavours to the Bloody Mary, because all the flavour, like the fish and all the spicing, is going to be in the Pakora. So I've sort of mixed it up a little bit. And we just add a little dash. You can add ice to this if you wish, but we're not going to today. We're going to have it straight up. Lizzie. I was just going to interject and just show you what I've done. With the big claws, I've just ripped those off. So you've got this large bit here. You can take all the meat out of there. You don't need to crack this bit of the large claw. With the little ones, just take off the little pinion ones. And just scoop out that little bit of flesh there. Gently crack. That's all cracked. That little knuckle bone is quite difficult, but that's it. It should take you about 15 minutes, all in all. Right, back to you, Janey. Right, I've just been told that Chris Puncher from this company, Salcombe Fish and Shellfish, has got live lobsters available in his tank if you want to go and purchase one later. That would be amazing. And you can actually use the lobster instead of crab in the Pakora recipe. So, I'm just going to check my Pakoras, which are floating, hopefully. Just need a little bit longer. We're also going to be doing a crab toran today. I'm just going to work out how to switch this on. Do you know how to do that?
Yep. Hold this one down and use this one, I believe.
Perfect.
Goes up a bit higher than that.
Thank you. Right. So I'm just going to start this off whilst the Pakoras carry on cooking. A little bit of oil, and you can use any oil in the pan. This one is not pouring very well. And we're going to use some onion, just again, roughly chopped, really simple. Like any lovely curry starts. into the pan with some more chilli. So if anybody tries this at the end, I grew these chilies and they are really spicy. So go steady. You see, and we're going to dry fry all of this a bit. And I've got a spice blend here, which is one that I just put together, but you can do any spice blend you like. I've got coriander seed, cumin and mustard seed. So I'm just going to let those start frying. Hopefully it will get hot in a minute. Okay, in the meantime, right, the pakoras are ready when they float.
I'll wash my hands.
So we can just put them on a little stick, which I have here. Is anybody going to be brave to try the Bloody Mary? Yeah. Okay, so you could also add in some raita, so you can like dip your pakora and have a try of the, it might be a bit strong. It's very, very hot.
Very hot.
Very hot. Yeah. Right, so that's probably smoking a bit. You know when the seeds are ready because they'll start to pop. And you don't want them to go any further than that. So this is just a very dry, spicy curry. Is that making you cough? Sorry. You're right? Yeah. It's all right? Enjoy. Cheers.
Very nice.
I'll make the rest of the batter at the end and everybody can try a piece.
I'll let my wife.
Please go for it. Enjoy. So you can just use all of the cabbage. This cabbage is grown in South Milton, which is just down the road. All my veg is from there. So you can use what's seasonal as well. So you can use broccoli, purple sprouting, any vegetables you like into the toran.
It's all right if I just leave that there for a sec. Oh, I've got the chilli.
I think I'm affecting everyone.
Yeah.
And Lizzie, are you going to start your curry off?
Yes.
Great.
I'm doing a Thai curry, red Thai curry, and I make all my own Thai curry paste, so it's all authentic. Just softening off some onion. Got a few vegetables. You can add any vegetables into the curry, any green vegetables. This is spring green. I'm afraid the coughing might start because this is also quite hot as well. So I make this with galangal, lots of garlic, lemongrass, a dried shrimp paste, red chilies and the little red chilies, the bird's eye dried. Cook off the paste a little bit.
Can I wash that up?
Yeah.
Everyone coughing.
I think this is good for the system. It's all antioxidant, and this will be helping everyone if you've got a cold. And it's actually quite chilly today, so this is just. I'm so sorry. So mine's just frying down. Is anybody going to be brave at the end to try these curries? And Lizzie, you make your own spice paste, don't you?
I make all my Thai curry pastes.
Yeah.
I did a Thai chef course in Thailand, and where we did all the yellow, greens, massamans. The ingredients are slightly difficult to get hold of, but they're well worth it. So that's all softened down. I'm just going to put a little bit of water.
Sorry. Right. So you don't want to cook the veg down too much in the Toran. I've added in some garlic and ginger again to that, and I'm just going to roughly chop up some creamed coconut. You can use fresh coconut, you can use coconut milk, whatever you like. I'm just going to let that dissolve into the dry curry. And we're going to finish it with some curry leaves. Lizzie, how's yours going?
Yes, I just need to get a bit of heat under, just to simmer down and just to thicken up the curry. The idea of Thai curries, you have a very high heat, so you can, when you add your liquid, it boils and reduces to the thickness that you want, but it's quite hard to get on English stoves the sort of heat that you need. So we'll just put some coconut milk in. This is the best coconut milk, the Chakua, which is the Thai coconut milk, and it's like cream, basically. It's what the Thais use. Right, back to you, Janey.
Right, well, mine is almost done. I'm just going to add in some crab now. Coconuts dissolved. So we're just going to add the rest of the crab in. We had this dish actually in Kerala. It's one of the best curries that I've had, apart from Lizzie's Thai curries, of course, which are the best. And you're doing Thai sauces with your crabs, aren't you? In your crab
Thai
boxes?
sauces, yes. I deliver picked crab and with a range of sauces, quite a lot of Thai sauces, garlic mayonnaise, garlic butter. But the crab is so versatile, it tends to go with most flavours, but especially I find with Asian flavours.
Right, well, mine's almost done. I don't know if anybody would like to try some now that you've ingested it already. So it's quite crunchy. I'll just do this one. There we go. There we go, guys. That will warm your cockles. Right, so I'm sorry if it's really spicy.
I need a spatula.